What's good, crypto? I'm your host Marvin, here to bring you a daily scoop on everything going on in crypto. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're listening to the podcast, what's up? Make sure to subscribe. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Share the podcast, all that good stuff on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening to. Monday through Friday, we come here to educate ourselves when it comes to investing in crypto to make life-changing wealth. None of this financial advice, just my opinion, as I am not a financial advisor. Make sure to do your own due diligence and research. This is all entertainment. All right, guys. So Bitcoin hit all-time highs. Ethereum hit all-time highs. Everything's hitting all-time highs. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I can feel it. I can feel it. Yo. Okay, so I wanted to cry yesterday because I feel so lucky and blessed, and it's been a very difficult couple of months. You know, if you were here during the summer accumulating like myself, you know, it was a lot. And it's really cool to see conviction and hard work and research being, you know, paid off. You know, it's really, really cool when all things start to kind of come together. Like all the projects that I have full conviction in have proven themselves to be very, very good projects. So really excited. Congratulations to everyone in crypto. This is really exciting, and we're going to continue to see the mania phase. You know, I'm starting to get more listens on the podcast, more views on my TikTok, more messages on Instagram, people reaching out. I'm like, okay, this is what people are talking about when they were saying like Thanksgiving. We're going to have a good idea of where we are in Thanksgiving. Of course, we'll be further along, but you know, Thanksgiving comes, my hair is all over the place. Yeah, you know, I'll be interested to see what conversations I'm having at the dinner table when people are asking me about crypto, if people ask me about crypto. But based off my little journey to Vermont this weekend, a lot of people are in crypto. Let's jump into the podcast, guys. We have a lot to look over. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and follow me on Instagram at Media by Marvin, Twitter and TikTok at Crypto by Marvin. And if you guys are interested in earning some free passive income, sign up for Celsius to earn $50 with the link in my description. All right, guys, let's jump in. Crypto fear and greed index is sitting at 84. We are now in extreme greed now that we've hit all-time highs with conviction. The fact that Bitcoin held $60,000 for about 3 weeks straight. We are now in the ascent phase. We're going to see Bitcoin start to really move, which is really, really exciting. We are all ready for this. And with Bitcoin going up, we're going to see everything, the bullishness of the market kind of go up. And we can see that with the entire crypto market cap continuing to move. Keep in mind, when Bitcoin goes parabolic, your coins will probably lag and bleed a little bit. We're going to see Bitcoin kind of just take the stage, and then your coins will probably go up, but not as fast. But then once Bitcoin goes into like some sort of recovery or consolidation, maybe we blast up to like 80K, we consolidate in the 70s for a couple weeks, people get bored again. Then that's when you see Ethereum and all the other altcoins really blast off, and then we do that again. Hopefully over 100,000, 130,000, we will see. But we will have a good idea by end of November what the peak of the cycle may be. So keep an eye out. I think we're going to go into December, maybe January, but who knows. Taking a look at the entire crypto market, let me just refresh everything. We are sitting at 2.95 trillion market cap. We are just a little shy from about a 3 trillion market cap. That is beastly. Bitcoin sitting at $67,655. We were just at 68,000, but you know what? Bitcoin just hanging out there makes me very happy. Ethereum over $4,800. You really can't complain. We're hitting all-time highs. We're flipping previous all-time highs into support. So with Bitcoin, let's just dive into Bitcoin quickly, looking at the trading view. Our previous all-time high was about $67,000. We wicked up to 67,000, but the highest close before this was about 65, so $66,000. The previous close before yesterday was 65,900, so let's just say 66. So right now, I think what we're in the middle of is continuing to test our previous all-time high and develop it as support. So we're probably going to go back down a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if we go down to 66, low 67, but nothing's guaranteed in the bull market. but I would not be surprised if we went back to 66, 67, test that as support, and then continuing to blast off. It is very healthy for us to turn previous resistance, test it as support, and move forward. So if we pull back a little bit, don't be surprised. But how can you be complaining about a $66,000 Bitcoin, $67,000 Bitcoin? But you know what? We could be in that area where we're just going to be in blast off phase and we never look back. Similar to what happened to last November. If you look, last November, we just kind of like started creeping our way up from October all the way to basically December, where we had like a little bit of a sideways consolidation. Then we blasted off from about 15,000 all the way to 41,000. We had a pretty hefty pullback to 28,000 by $13,000, and then we continued to move up to $50,000. So we could see that. We could see something similar to last year, where we see a bit of a pullback early January, end of December, and then we blast off one more time to the parabolic end of the run. But nothing is certain in crypto, so don't take it to the bank. Anything can happen. You never know. But it's always important, like I mentioned, to take profits along the way, make your life a little easier. But yeah, Bitcoin doing that. Ethereum, let's take a look at Ethereum's chart. Also looking very juicy, very healthy. Right now, our trading view is lagging. Let me see if I can refresh it. If not, I'll just do CoinGecko. Yep. CoinGecko, if we pull up Ethereum, look at its trading view, we can see that it's hanging out at $4,805. We worked up to about 4,830, and it's just hanging out there. You know, if we get a pullback down to about $47,000, I wouldn't be too concerned. Just good to continuously test our support, and we can see a lot of contact on the daily. Oh, excuse me, that's on the hourly. If we look at the daily, yeah, like around this $47,000 region, I would, or 46,000 really, flip that into support. So if we went back another 100, 105, 150 to $200, I wouldn't be too surprised. But Ethereum also in blast off mode. I want to see if CoinMarketCap is working one more time. There we go. Solana hanging out at 244, but Cardano finally coming back. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what's going on with Cardano. But sitting at 235, you had a chance to get it under $2 for quite some time. But I'm very much on the mindset, like many of you, I'm sure, that if you are buying a good project, one with good fundamentals, one that you know is a powerhouse and that will continue to be a powerhouse, there's nothing to worry about. When Solana was $200 and dipped down to $130, that was a great opportunity to buy. Let's see what else is going on. If we continue to move down, Polkadot at $50, over $50, looking good. Avalanche a little under 90, but that's all right. It like pumped all the way up to almost $100. Sheep not really doing much. Doge really hasn't moved either. Uniswap at 2660, but overall the entire market is looking fantastic. VeChain has been on a tear, had a little bit of a pullback, which is healthy in my opinion. It went up to about 18 something. Let's take a look here. Yep, it went up to about 1860. Now hanging out at about 17 cents. I would not be surprised if it went back down to about this 15, 16, the 16 range cent region, just to continue to test for support. Let's take a look. But overall, the entire market is looking fantastic. Let's take a look at the top winners. LivePeer, don't know much about that. Basic attention token up a bit. Doing really, really well. They just had a major announcement with, I believe, Solana, and they have the Brave browser, which is really, really cool. Cardano's up, Dash is up, Litecoin is up, 23%, that's really crazy. KuCoin is up. Overall, everything is looking fantastic. I'm sure there's not a lot of losers. Cardano is down a bit, but they're up 715% on the last 30 days, so that's really nothing. Crypto.com a little bit had a pullback because they got listed on Coinbase. Decentraland, Avalanche, basically anything that's pumped up substantially these last couple of weeks is having a healthy pullback. Other than that, everything is looking fine. Guys, we're in the midst of a bull run. Things are about to get saucy. It's going to be delicious. Other things going on. VeChain I think a part of the reason why it's pumped, and it would make sense, is fundamental news, is that they have a decentralized exchange. They have a DEX. It is the Uniswap of VeChain, where you can go onto VEX, go and do some liquidity, some yield farming on VEX. So you can, do some token swap. You can go in, change your VeChain for VEX and VeThor and other VeChain projects as well. You can stake your VEX, and you can also do some yield farming. So that's really cool. I think the APR there is about 294, which is really, really good in my opinion. I'm not doing it personally, and it's not because I don't trust it or I don't like it. I'm just not doing it. I'm gonna start taking a lot of my coins out from staking in the next couple of weeks, so I just don't want to lock myself into anything for too long. I know that with a VEX you can do it whenever, but I think that I'm going to be taking a lot of my profits from VeChain, and then I'm going to put them in stable coins or lending it out on KuCoin. Some other things, Cardano, as I mentioned, is blasting off. We're having SundaySwap now processing transactions through URI wallet through Cardano. So that's really, really exciting for ADA, for Cardano. We've needed a DEX for a long time and we haven't had it, and the fact that we now have it through SundaySwap is super huge for Cardano. That's all that was holding it back, and now that we have it, I think we're gonna start seeing Cardano really start to move. Other news too, Vivi, we've had some launches this week. I have been like 0 and 2. Hopefully I got one today with their Golden Moments collections. But the app has been crashing on me like crazy. So hopefully today it doesn't crash on me, and hopefully I get a golden moment. These have been killing it in the aftermarket or the secondary market. So really, really cool stuff with them. Today they are releasing Wall-E in the pizza truck from Toy Story, I believe. Yep, Planet Pizza Truck. So that is awesome. And then tomorrow is the Avengers one, where it's Iron Man and the Avengers logo. Lastly, Infinity. I bought some Infinity today. I'm gonna sit on this one. I'm really excited on it because it is off of Engine. So the Engine team developed Infinity, and they are participating in the pair auctions in Polkadot. So I think Infinity has a lot of opportunity. Its market cap is about 100 million. And I like Engine. So I was like, you know what, I should have Infinity as well. And I think it's going to run. I think this is going to be a really good performance. Even if it goes to 1 billion, that's a 10x from here. That's it for me today, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go to the moon.